S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up half.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like, yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot key. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up, everybody, boys and girls? How are you all doing? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati, and I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. In case you guys didn't know, we were in Benzinga FinTech Awards finalists last year for Best Data Analysis Tool, and we are currently the fastest growing, highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There is literally something for everybody here at True Trading Group. But you see, we take that university level of curriculum, we combine it, we pair it with 8 professional full-time trading mods that are with you each and every single day, sharing their screens, talking to you on the mic, calling out their trade alerts, giving you analysis, answering questions from pre-market all the way through into the close. You see, we're not just gone after an hour or two and you're left to fend for yourself. 8 pro traders are with you each and every single day from pre-market to close. You're also going to get access to our members. Easily, hands down, the most educated, helpful, supportive, successful community of traders that you're ever going to find. Not to mention the real-time trade alerts from all the moderators and myself that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% for going down on roughly the last 4 years. If you're wondering why you should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this channel, it's quite simple. I did not figure this out on my own, watching YouTube videos and sitting in Discord chats. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. It was my very first job out of college. They had me go through a training program before they even let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, and I'm the co-founder and the head trader at True Trading Group. And along with 8 professional full-time traders and a 30-person staff, we have helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We now have members in 115 different countries, truly a global community here at True Trading Group. So if you folks are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live on this channel with myself, other mods, and special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, commentary, Q&As that can help you guys make money. So if you've not yet done so, smash that like button and show some love. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Don't ever want to miss out on any of these live streams. Well, folks, what a day we have in store. What a live stream that we have in store for you all. And it's a big day. It's a big day today because it is Nvidia earnings. It is Nvidia earnings. The moment that everybody's been waiting for. It does feel like the playoffs are. It does. Game 1 tonight, Rangers, Panthers. Can't wait for that. But first, it's all about Nvidia earnings. The most highly anticipated earnings release of earnings season. Why? Why is one company's earnings so damn important as the clock ticks, as we get closer and closer? This Nvidia earnings will probably be out in about 15 minutes. We'll be here with you guys to call it out as it comes across the wire. All right. So I will be here with you to analyze this live and tell you guys exactly what those earnings are, what the reaction is, and how, or most importantly, how we are going to make money from this tomorrow. Yesterday on this live stream, I gave you some very specific scenarios and told you exactly what I was expecting based on Nvidia earnings and then how we're going to make money from that. We will reiterate and we will talk about that in great detail here now on this live stream once those earnings come out. But why are these earnings so important? Why? What is it about one company that is so important? Is Nvidia earnings even more important now than Apple earnings? In my opinion, yes, because Nvidia is the poster child for the AI industry. And Nvidia has not just been beating earnings for the last several quarters, it has been raising guidance for the last several quarters, insinuating to investors that the AI hype is not just hype, that it is actually sustainable and continued growth from that a lot of these companies are seeing in the tech space. And it's not just a shine that is eventually going to dull, and then you're going to get a little bit of an air pocket. And people were saying, oh, it's a bubble, it's a bubble, it's a bubble. Well, Nvidia earnings over the last several quarters does not show that it's a bubble. Nvidia is the company that everybody looks at to say, is this growth sustainable? So I think the biggest, most important piece of information we are about to get, the biggest, most important piece of information that we are going to get is their guidance. That is what I'm going to be focused on, is their guidance. Because if they raise guidance again, like they have in the past couple of quarters, I think you're going to see the stock shoot up to over $1,000. So if they raise guidance, if they beat, raise, and announce a stock split, I think you're going to see the stock well over $1,000. If they beat, raise, but don't do a stock split, I think you see the stock trade right around $1,000. I think that $1,000 is going to act as a magnet for the stock. If they beat, but guidance is in line, I think the initial reaction is to the upside, but then I think the stock actually pulls back. And if they lower guidance, which I think is maybe the least probable scenario, but if they lower guidance, you're looking at a move that takes you back down near $800, in my opinion. And if that is the case, and again, I think that's the least probable scenario, but if that is the case, if that's what we get in about 15, 10, 12 minutes, I'm going to look for shorts in a lot of your AI related names. I'll be shorting Meta, I'll be shorting AMD, if that is the case. If you get a beat, a guidance raise, and a stock split, I'm going to look to go long other AI-related names like Microsoft and also probably AMD. AMD is a trade for us tomorrow either way, depending on what earnings from NVIDIA are, will dictate how we're going to go ahead and play that. I think that's a good way for a lot of people to play NVIDIA earnings, Play NVIDIA earnings because in a way with Nvidia is going to be very volatile. It's going to be, the options are very expensive. It's kind of outside the risk tolerance for some people. So look for some of the ancillary plays. Look at AMD, right? Look at Microsoft, look at Meta, look at Alphabet, look at Amazon, look at some of these other areas, look at Intel, look at Palantir, look at some of these other AI stocks that you can trade off the back of Nvidia earnings, because I think Nvidia earnings is going to move the entire market, because Nvidia earnings will move all of AI related stocks. AI related stocks are the largest and the biggest companies in the NASDAQ and in the technology sector. The technology sector is the highest and largest, biggest weighting in the S&P. So therefore, as Nvidia goes, the rest of the market, I think, is going to follow. That is why this earnings report today is the most important earnings release of the entire earnings season. Now, today was already a huge day for us inside of True Trading Group. We did take final profit off on the Moderna swing trade. So a huge shout out, a big congratulations to all of the members of True Trading Group. A big shout out, a big congratulations to anyone that's been following this YouTube channel for the last month. I very publicly announced on April 22nd that I was getting long Moderna for a swing trade, that we were talking about the start of a new uptrend, and we were in that trade for exactly 1 month. In it originally April 22nd at 102.18, and then final take profits out today on May 22nd. So that is now a 1 month hold. Guys, this is something that every single person, no matter where you are, no matter what time zone you're in, no matter what you do for a living, this is something that every single person that is part of True Trading Group, and even if you're on the YouTube channel, that every single person could have taken advantage of. I was in this trade when I was literally on the beach in Aruba with my wife. So I don't want to hear the excuses, oh, I have a full-time job, I'm not able to do this, because Moderna is a trade that every single person could have capitalized on. And I'm now, as we sit here, I am completely out of this position. Okay, so this was a swing trade for us. We're now completely out. Huge breakout, monster day today. Huge volume, huge extension. I just feel like the stock's getting a little parabolic. You might get a pullback or a consolidation the next couple of days, but then you're going to have, you guys are going to have the decision on their RSV vaccine. I just wanted to pull up NVIDIA real quick. I saw some people commenting NVIDIA. I just wanted to make sure that they weren't saying that NVIDIA came out, because that would be early. They're not due out until about 4/20. But yeah, they're due to get an FDA decision on their RSV vaccine. So that's coming up here at the end of the month. All your COVID vaccine stocks had big days today. There was a note out today that people are expecting an increase in COVID cases. So Novavax, you had NVAX, BNTX, you had Pfizer, Moderna. They all had big days today on the back of that. Okay, they all had big days today on the back of that. So again, I am completely out of the Moderna trade. All my teaching members that are in here right now that are live with me in the chat, if you guys made money on Moderna, sound it off. Tell me how you did. You know I love to hear about it. Throw out some dollar amounts, throw out some percentages. If you guys made money, if you banked on this, this is our biggest trade of the year so far. Biggest trade of the year so far. I know many of you, it's the biggest trade for you guys of the year so far as well. Some of you, it's your biggest trade ever. So a big shout out and a big congratulations. If you guys banked on this trade with me, sound it off. Tell me how you did. You know I love to hear about it. Yes, Robert, Bruce, Philip, Joyce, Zachary, Rhino, S-Grav. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. 1,200%. Calvary made 100% a couple of times. Sean over 100% twice. MTM 174%. Matthew made $800. Zachary closed the position out today. $1,100 on their last contract. $530. Chucks took that trade 5 times. Got me red to green in my account. Way to go, Bill. Piggy banked on it, says Gary. Whoo! John Bacalar, $10,000 profit on Moderna. Big money. That's what I'm talking about. Susie Laurie, wow, look at this. Susie Laurie more than doubled her account. A $1,200 account is now over $3,000 from Susie Laurie. Congratulations. Saiful Azam made over $2,000. I love to hear it. I absolutely love to hear it. Yeah, John Bacalar says, I guess I made my membership fee on my first trade. So John Bacalar is a new member of True Trading Group, just joined. I remember the day that you joined because I made a joke about your name. I actually said, oh, John Bacalar, little couple letters off of a very good dessert was what I said. Super corny joke, but not a corny trade. Real money there. Way to go, John Bacalar. $10,000 profit in just one trade with us on that Moderna. So beautifully done. Well executed. Congratulations. Wow. 500% gain for Wooly Ant. MTM Trader paid their entire membership. Wow. New here, and maybe they hit on this trade, but no way. People do this all the time. Andy, I got news for you, Andy. Check it. Here we go. Guys, we have a doubter. We have someone that says, I don't know about this. I'm new here. Maybe they hit on this trade, but there's no way they do this all the time. Maybe they just got lucky with that one Moderna trade. There's no luck involved in this, guys. And let's prove it to them. Andy, this one's for you. Members of True Trading Group, do me a very simple favor. Answer this question. Type the number 1. If you're making money and you're becoming better traders because of TTG. If you guys are making money, simple question. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Andy, pay very close attention. Pay very close attention to the amount of people that you're about to see. Type the number 1 right here on this side of the screen because, Andy, these are your friends, your family members, and their coworkers. If they can do it, so can you. There is no difference between you and all of these people. If they can do it, so can you. So to answer your question, Andy, I doubt that they do this all the time. There's the proof. These are members of True Trading Group that are just literally telling you, yes, I am making money. And I'm curious, members, how Adrian's account is up 51% just today alone. That's ridiculous. How are you making money or why? Like, how is it possible? What is it about True Trading Group that is allowing you guys to become profitable, that is allowing you to make money, that is allowing you to become better traders? What is it? What is it? How are you able to do this? John Bacalar says, best decision I've made. It's not just that you are right most of the time. You get an education in this group. John Bacalar, thank you very much. Yes, listen, I don't have a 100% win rate. The mods don't have a 100% win rate. We make red trades too. We're human beings. But collectively as a group, we've got a win rate of just around 80% now going on the last 4 years in all of our executions. So yes, we are right most of the time, but we're not right all the time. A lot of being a good trader, it's not just about being right and making money when you're right. It's also about making sure you control your risk on the instances that you are wrong. We have some other earnings that just came out here, guys, also, and it's Snowflake. Snowflake is a stock that I do own in the long-term portfolio from around $116, $117. They had a big gap down their last earnings because their CEO stepped down. And I was really disappointed in that. And I said, I'm not going to add to the position here yet. I want to see how the new CEO does. But now the stock trading up 8% here on the day, up at 175, 176, trading higher here. They did make some mentions on some of their AI products. And I kind of do like what I'm seeing there. So I'm going to dive into this a little bit deeper. Their earnings per share were 14 cents. That's a miss against 18 cents. Their sales were a beat, 789.6 million versus 786 million. And let me see, 15. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a correction. Sales actually was a big beat. 828.7 million versus 786 million was expected. So it is a nice beat there for Snowflake. So far, the first earnings report under the new CEO, so far, so good. All right. Let me see. Actually, you guys are in for a real treat here because we got Nvidia earnings on deck. We're about 4 minutes out. Guys, do me a favor. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I really want to see who here is not a member. You guys you're in for a treat here tonight if you're not a member. Do me a favor. Just type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG. Yes, don't worry about it. We're watching the clock. I got it. Nvidia earnings are coming out in about 3.5 minutes. We'll be here to call it out with you guys. But if you're not a member, just go ahead, type the letters TTG. Danny says, I joined after a week. It was the best decision that I've made. Hell yeah. Let's see. New faces. Christopher Camacho, Steven, John, Marcine, Ricky, Kashara, Nashawn, Tina Tube, Sarin Marina, Marianne, Paul, Fuzzy, Three Pony, PP Jones, John Earl, Jay Hicks, Ricky Ricardo, TTG all day. Guys, listen, make sure real quick, make sure you click that live button, right down there. There's a button that says live. Make sure you click it. Make sure you are live as I'm going to be covering this earnings for you guys live. We got Muhammad, Wilbur. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ayo Bro says, I absolutely destroyed Netflix since last week on your analysis and Green Thumbs analysis. Thank you so much. Ayo April. I love the username, by the way. That's a TTG shout out right there. Just signed on a bit ago, already a good futures trader. How advanced are you guys? I'm looking for a good team to trade with. Gabriel, we're as advanced as it gets, brother, but we're also there for noob and beginners as well. Listen, you're going to have real professionals that lead the group. Okay, I've been trading for 18 years, used to work at a hedge fund in New York City. You have another one of our moderators, Gio. He was a former market maker at Deutsche Bank's, been in the markets for over 25 years. So when you join True Trading Group, you're not just getting a bunch of college kids just sitting in a dorm room somewhere that are putting free stuff on Discord. You're getting real professional traders that do this full time and have been doing this for decades. All right, so welcome to the family there, though. Gabriel up signing on here for the first time, an experienced futures trader. Always a pleasure to have another experienced trader on the team. Charles Shaw made $16,000 trading the SPY. I absolutely love to see it. Great job. Love to see it. All right, folks, we're about 2 minutes out. All right, we're about 2 minutes out. Jay Hin says, I'm new here. I'm loving it so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, all of you that are new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I do this 6 days a week. I know today's a really big, important day. You're all here probably for NVIDIA earnings, but I do this every day. I'm 100% futures trader. Lots of us do really well in futures. That's my boy Rhino. And Rhino does really well trading futures while running an aerospace and defense manufacturing company. Right, and also Adam thinks I think we're gonna get a beat also, guys. But Adam is saying Adam thinks we're gonna get a beat on NVIDIA. The big thing that we have to watch for NVIDIA earnings is going to be the guide. The guide is going to be big, guys. I'm telling you right now. A guide, if they raise guidance again, I think the stock pops over $1,000 or pops right to $1,000. If they raise guidance again, here we have a minute. Here's what I think. I'm just gonna put it out there. If they raise guidance, do a stock split, well over $1,000. Raise guidance, no stock split, right around $1,000. Inline guidance, slight pullback, maybe into the low 900s. Lower guidance, big drop that probably drifts down towards 800 over the course of the next couple of days or weeks. I think the lower guidance is probably the least probable scenario. But we'll have to wait and see once those earnings actually come across the board. All right, guys. So here we go. NVIDIA earnings. We're getting a quick move here. Initial reaction on NVIDIA is to the downside, and then right back up. Now trading 956. So initial print took you all the way down to 918. Now shooting back up towards 965. There's 975. We are extending now to new all-time highs on NVIDIA. 980 now coming through here for NVIDIA. And I'll give you guys the read here, 985. So earnings per share is a beat, $6.12 against $5.59 estimate. 990 now going off. 993. Sales is also a beat. 995, 997. Here comes that 1,000. 26 billion in sales. Analyst expectations were 24.6, came in at 26 billion. Just shy of that $1,000 print. I want to go through the guide. And they did, okay, it's a slight guidance raise. So they're seeing Q2 revenue, it's kind of more so in line. So Q2 revenue guide is 28 billion. Okay, 28 billion is their revenue guide, but it says plus or minus 2%. It says plus or minus 2%. The analyst expectation was 26.6 billion. Okay. 26.6 billion was the analyst expectation there. All right. So it's an inline guide, but they did announce the stock split. So they're doing a 10-for-1 stock split. Okay. They are doing a 10-for-1 stock split here. NVIDIA. This is what we were looking for. That's a big split. That is a big split. a 10-for-1 stock split for Nvidia. They're also increasing their quarterly dividend. This is nice. They increased their quarterly dividend to 1 cent. Okay, so 1 cent, cool, right? But you're not owning Nvidia for the dividend. I'm surprised they even issue a dividend. So this is kind of a mix. I didn't give this potential scenario. I didn't give a potential scenario of a beat, kind of an inline guide with a stock split. I would say it would be pretty similar to a beat with a guidance raise and no stock split. I'd say that my expectations would be the same for those two things. And that's kind of what you're seeing. You got right to $1,000, $997.92. All right, $997.92. Now you're going to be looking at a 10-for-1 stock split. So that means this thing is going to go all the way back down to price point wise, be all the way back down there. So you're going to start to it's not going to go there, but price point wise, once the 10-for-1 stock split goes into effect. Okay. But this is really good news for a lot of retail traders. Why? It's good for retail traders because the option contracts are going to be way cheaper. Okay. So for those of you that want to trade Nvidia options, but really couldn't afford them because one contract would cost you $2,500, right? Well, now you're going to be able to afford them. Okay. Now you're going to be able to afford them. Nvidia is flirting with $1,000 level like Adam's wife flirts with divorce. Jesus, man. Oh, it's brutal. So that's going to give this stock a bit of a boost. So here's what I actually think transpired right off the release. So as soon as the earnings came out, Nvidia actually dropped, and I think the reason why that was all algo reaction. So as soon as numbers come across, algos and computers react, and I think the initial reaction was to the downside because their guidance, they didn't have this huge raise of guidance like they have in previous quarters. Their guidance comes in at 28 billion plus or minus 2%. And that's against analyst expectations of 26.6 billion. Okay. So kind of an inline guide there. All right. Kind of an inline guide. Okay. What do I get if I already own 3 shares? Well, you're now going to own 30 shares. All right. So you're going to own a lot more shares of Nvidia now. Okay. So the way that stock splits work, okay, the price is going to drop. The price is going to be cut by 10. And for every 1 share that you get, or for every 1 share you own, you're going to own now 10. So if you own 3 shares, Mike, you're now going to own 30 shares. But the price is going to now go all the way down as well. So the price is going to be $99 and you'll own 30. It's the same dollar amount. The value of your position does not change. Okay. The value of your position does not change. It's just the amount of shares you own changes, but the price of the stock also changes. All right. So instead of the stock being $990, it's going to be around $99. Instead of you having 3 shares, you're going to have 30. Okay. And folks, listen, again, make sure you guys click that live link. Make sure that you are live. Make sure that you're up to speed on this. Make sure you see that red dot. That red dot down there will tell you that you're live. If you don't see a red dot, make sure you click that live button right down there. It's right next to the play button. Okay. But this is good news. This is kind of what everybody was kind of talking about possibly getting a stock split from Nvidia. This is good news that they're doing the stock split. We have the conference call coming. You have the conference call coming in about 34 minutes. Conference call is slated for 5 p.m. All right. You guys want to be live because this stream helps you guys to make money, and people at your trading group are making money. So you want to make sure that you're live on this for the analysis and for the call outs and for the trade ideas. Because again, if you missed it, people at your trading group are making money. That's the whole reason why we are here. It's the reason why you're on this YouTube channel, is to get analysis on NVIDIA earnings and for me to tell you, what am I doing? Am I going long or short on NVIDIA or AMD tomorrow, which we're going to talk about in a moment. But first, in case you missed it before, Members of True Trading Group are making money, guys. They're becoming better traders. That's what matters. If you don't believe me, just watch this. Members of TTG, one more time. If you are making money and you're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, go ahead and type the number 1 inside of chat right now. And for all of you that are on this stream that are not yet members, I want you to pay very close attention to the people that are about to type the number 1. Members, go ahead and type the number 1 if you're making money and you're becoming better traders because of TTG. So there you guys have it. You pay attention right there how many people you're going to see type the number 1. Again, these are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers. These are real people. If they can do it, then so can you. All right? If they can do it, so can you. All right? There you go. Look at all of that. That's why I got to make sure you guys are up to speed and live. So here's my thoughts on, let's actually get back to NVIDIA and NVIDIA's earnings, and let's talk about the game plan. I am, based on their earnings, based on what has come out, I am, and the effective date for the stock split, guys, is June 7th. Okay, so the effective date is June 7th for the stock split. All right. Here's my issue with the earnings themselves from NVIDIA. There is a massive growth premium factored into NVIDIA's share price, because they have raised guidance and they have grown their earnings exponentially over the last couple of years, and they've raised guidance over the last couple of quarters. What I had said to you earlier on this live stream, what I said to people yesterday was, my concern if NVIDIA gives a guidance that is in line, you may see profit taking come into the name. And I'm not overly impressed with their guide of 28 billion plus or minus 2%. So if you take the 28 billion and they're giving you a window of 2% to the downside, well, analyst expectations were 26.6, 26.7 billion. So you're basically getting a guide that is in line at the higher end. So it's an inline guide, but at the higher end. What would have been better would have been for NVIDIA to have said, okay, analyst expectations are 26.64 billion. If our guide is 30 billion, if our guide is 31 or 32 billion, they'd be keeping up with the guidance raises that they've done over the previous couple of quarters. This guidance is not the same type of powerful raise that you've seen in prior quarters. So the reason why I said to you guys yesterday on this YouTube channel, and again, previously when we first went live, when I was talking about the earnings, is you may see a profit take on an inline guide. If you did not have the stock split news factored in here, because the news of the stock split is going to bring forward some buying pressure in the name as well, I don't know if the stock is trading 975 without the stock split. The initial reaction in the stock was to the downside. Now, not every time. Sometimes the first move is the wrong move because it's an algorithmic reaction. It's not a physical human trader reaction. It's a computer reaction. So I think that showed you that, computers originally were a little disappointed in the guide. And then all of a sudden the buying pressure came in on the stock split, takes you back up to 1,000. You get to the 1,000 psychological level, which is a psychological resistance level. And then the stock kind of runs into a little bit of a resistance mark. And all of a sudden you start to get some selling pressure stepping in front of 1,000. So right now you have resistance up there at the $1,000 mark. The conference call is set to begin at 5 p.m. You are going to want to see what the CEO and CFO, what they're going to have to say on that conference call. Typically, their CEO has done a phenomenal job on prior conference calls. I expect another stellar report and another stellar call from him again. Okay, but that is going to be a very important conference call that can really give you. So here's that little pullback, right? Nothing major, but you can see a little bit of a pullback right after that pop into the $1,000 resistance. So I'm going to see if analysts are going to maybe question him. Okay. We're going to see if analysts are going to question the guide. All right. We're going to see if they question the guide and then see what the response is to that. Because like I said, you have a really high growth premium. that's factored into this. Is it a good time to add NVIDIA to the long-term portfolio? Oh man, Susie, I'm not buying shares of NVIDIA up here. I mean, but it's easy for me to say that because I already own NVIDIA and I own a lot of it. I have been a very outspoken bull on NVIDIA for the last 4 years. Anybody that's been on my YouTube channel for the last 4 years, if you're new here, you're like, oh yeah, sure, bro. But I mean, that's just you just found this channel. Anyone that's been a member of True Trading Group for the last several years knows I've been a very or if you've been on the YouTube channel, I've been a very outspoken bull on NVIDIA and AMD. Those have been two of my favorite stocks over the last several years. We bought them in 2020. We added to them in 2022. We added to them again in 2023. So we own these stocks from significantly lower prices. So it's easy for me to understand. It's easy for me to say, no, I'm not going to buy it here because we already own it, right? But even if I didn't own it, I would. Oh, way to go. Craftsman Quest says, Mike, I bought it with you around $114. Great job. Great job. Even if I did not own it today, yes, the official Tommy B, June 17th last year, baby. Got that right. June 17th was the day. June 17th, that was the day. You're the reason that I got in around $150, says Kodiak. Guys, how many? Do me a favor. Type NVDA. If you guys got into NVIDIA because of me talking about it, me buying it, or because of True Trading Group. Just type NVDA if you now own NVIDIA in your long-term portfolio because of True Trading Group. Type NVDA if you guys own it because of TTG. Yes, Carlos Figueroa says, I've seen your old videos calling out NVIDIA when it was at $60. Yes, Carlos Figueroa, you are correct. My first purchase of NVIDIA was $58 a share. $58 a share was my first purchase of NVIDIA. So look at all these people typing NVDA. These are all members of True Trading Group that now are happy shareholders of NVIDIA because we've been talking about it. We've been long-term bulls on this stock for the last several years. Again, we bought it in 2020, 2022, 2023. I bought 58. I bought again at like 130 or 115. I mean, I bought the stock a couple of times over the last several years. And obviously now stock's 970. Wow. Look at all Chris with a $127 price, Daniel with a $173 price. I love it. Look at all these people typing NVDA. I got into it April when you mentioned it, the pullback into the 760s. Okay, Art, you got on that pullback just this past April. Great job. Old Tommy owns it from 111. AP owns it from 135. AO April owns it at 145. Yes, I love it. Chromatic owns it at 123. Now we're talking. I listen real quick. Also, here's another question. Okay, here's another question. Okay. Here's another one I got for you guys here. How many of you are able to make money with us while working a full-time job? Do me a favor. If you guys are making money with us while working a full-time job, 82% of our members do. 82% of our members work over 40 hours a week. If you're making money while working a full-time job, type the number one. Tell me what you guys do for a living real quick. I just want people that are on the live that think they can't do this because they're back at work. I want them to see what's really possible. I want them to stop putting restrictions and limitations on themselves, because they're missing out on the greatest market environment that I've ever seen in the 18 years that I've been doing this. So again, if you guys are making money while working full-time jobs, just comment in chat. Tell me what you do for a living. I'd love to hear it. And this way we can help out other people that are viewing the channel that maybe are hesitant to get involved in the markets because they have a full-time job and they don't think it's possible. I'm here to tell you guys it is. Read some of these comments. General contractor, sheet metal, HVAC, commercial laundry, small business owner, accounting rep, ag mechanic, accounting, painting contract. Oh, Bergen County, Jersey guy. Tom, what's up? Painting contractor. I could have used you a few months ago, man. Where were you? Warehouse supervisor, event coordinator, caregiver, architect, okay, real estate, bakery owner, okay, nursing. You guys see all these people that are commenting in chat. If they can do this, then so can you. And then I'm also curious, what did you guys start with when you joined your trading group? What was in your trading account? Like, what would you guys start with in your trading? Because a lot of people think you need tens of thousands of dollars in order to be able to do this. And that's also a big common misconception that holds a lot of people back. So members, if you started with less than $1,000 in your account, can you comment in chat and just tell me what you started with, please? Again, I just want to show people, I want to show viewers what's truly possible. A lot of people think they can't do this because they have a full-time job. They can't do this because they've only got a couple $100 to spare. And I'm here to tell you that full-time job or not, even just a couple $100 is plenty for you to get started. $300, $500, $750, $300, $500, $500, $300, another $300. Right? You guys are seeing for yourself firsthand. These are people that are telling you, hey, I joined True Trading Group, and after I paid for the membership, I had $300 in my trading account. Right? Red is looking to learn. Red, you're in the right place if you're looking to learn. My boy Jimmy Benson, what's up, brother? Started with $500. Smooth Brain, 400. MM, 400. This is all you need. All you need is a couple $100, a cash account, not a margin account, a cash account. So you're not bound by the PDT rule, right? A lot of people may tell you, oh, you need 25K. Otherwise you're under PDT. Wrong. If you have a margin account under 25K, then correct. You're bound to the PDT rule, which means you can only make 3-day trades in a 5-day period, which sucks. I get it. But if you have less than 25K, no problem. Just use a cash account. And then we're going to trade options with the small amount of money that's in there. And that's how we're going to grow the account. That's how our members do it. That's how all these people do it that you see commenting and typing in chat right now. And if they can do it, so can you, because 82% of our members work a full-time job. The rest of them are full-time traders or are since retired. So if they can do it, then so can you. All right. And there you guys have it. So listen. When I'm sitting here and we're going up, let me see. Some people have tons of money with no education. It's better to have a few hundred in education versus hundreds of thousands without the knowledge. Cody, that is the most true statement that I've ever seen somebody say on this YouTube channel. And that's something that I talk about a lot. Okay. I talk about that a lot because I would much rather have $500 and actually know what I am doing than have $500,000 and know nothing. Because I'm telling you this right now. Okay. I'm telling you guys this right now. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose all of it just the same. So if you ask me, would you rather $500 in an education or 50,000 and have no idea what I'm doing? The answer is 500 every single time. Because whether you have 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000, or 5 million, if you don't know what you are doing, you're going to lose all of that money. It's just a matter of time. That's why getting yourselves educated is so important. All right. So, yep, folks, we got the conference call coming up on NVIDIA at 5 o'clock. Right, conference call is coming up for NVIDIA at 5 o'clock. We'll see if we can take out the $1,000 mark. How much is the membership? Great question. Okay, listen, before we have this perfect timing for this, because we're waiting for the conference call. All right, conference call is going to move NVIDIA stock. Before we do that, everyone that typed the letters TTG, Helen wants to know how much is the membership. I'm actually happy to tell you guys about, and you're all in luck for those of you that are here right now today, because the price of our membership has been going up over the last several days, and it's going to continue to go up, and it's going to be going up after today as well. Today, in honor of NVIDIA earnings, everybody's excited, right? Everybody's here. There's 2,000 people on the live right now. Everybody's excited about the NVIDIA earnings, right? I get it. So we're keeping this discount that is available for people. It's a 61% discount right now on the membership, but it's the last time you guys are going to be able to do this before the price jumps over $1,000 for the whole year. Okay. Our Memorial Day sale, it started this week, and that will be $1,027. All right. Then it's going to go back to $2,212, which is the normal price of our annual membership. However, for the next 15 people that want to join True Trading Group in the honor of NVIDIA earnings, It's a 61% discount, which brings the price down to only $850 for the whole year. That's it. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com. Just pull up the page. Telling you now, do yourself a favor. You're going to be happy you did. I'm telling you. Go to ttgoffer.com and see for yourself everything you get for $850 for the whole year, because everything on that page is included for the $850. There's no upsell, extra fee, hidden fee, anything like that, additional charge for the things that you see on that page. When you guys join, you're going to get access to all of our daily real-time trade alerts for stocks, options, futures, all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading. Okay, you're going to get long-term portfolio call outs, because when the mods and I add and trim in our long-term portfolios, you guys are notified of it, just like everyone in True Trading Group was notified when I was buying Nvidia over the last several years. You saw that earlier. You're going to get all the swing trade alerts as well. Our full 22-course curriculum. You got to understand something. The curriculum that you're getting when you join True Trading Group, it's not just some makeshift. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. Some of you may pay for Benzinga Pro already. It's going to cost you over $1,000 a year. You join True Trading Group and pay $850 for the whole year. It comes with Benzinga Pro's newsfeed. You get TradingView's premium charting software. The Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use. The chat room all day with the mobile app. The mobile app, you guys don't need to be in front of your computer. Again, 82% of our members have a full-time job. So how are they able to benefit from what we do? Simple. Download the mobile app. It's free when you're a member, iPhone, Android, whatever. You can see the screen share because the mods and I share our screens with you. We talk to you on the microphone throughout the course of a trading day, and you get real-time push notifications when our mods enter and exit their positions. Okay? Guys, there's a damn good reason companies like Benzinga, Trader TV Live, Quote Media, and more back us. We are 4.7 star rated out of 5 on Trustpilot with over 2,500 reviews over the last several years. You're also going to be getting access to 2 small private study group sessions, our AI-powered trading and investment assisted, thousands of hours of our on-demand video library that covers different topics and covers different trading topics. You can attend these things all live now. You can get the premium blog, the trading forums. All of this is included for $850. I'm telling you now, the Memorial Day sale is good. The price will be $1,027. This was a previous discount that I was giving in honor of Nvidia earnings. This is the last day that you're going to be able to get this price, and the price jumps over $1,000. And then after the Memorial Day sale is over, which is the $1,027, the price then works its way back to $2,212, which is the normal annual membership at True Trading Group. Now, if there's anyone that's on this YouTube channel, as if the members commenting, telling you they're making money wasn't enough, if you're still skeptical, I get it. But I'm going to erase that skepticism right now by telling you that I offer a double your money back guarantee when you join. I'm dead serious. We stand behind the platform that we have created, and we believe so strongly in its ability to help you reach your goals that we offer double your money back when you join. This is how it works. You join now, you pay $850. I ask you to do the following things. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend 1 study group. That's it. Do those things, use the platform, and if you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $850 membership fee, you can't do that at least one time during your membership. I'm not just going to give you back $850. I'm going to give you back $1,700 for wasting your time. Because if you can't even make that membership fee back at least one time, if you can't make the $850, then that means that we failed you and I wasted your time. And I'm not just going to give you $850. I'm going to give you $1,700. And that's how much that I prove. That's how I prove to you that I'm serious about the things that I say on the stream. That's how I prove to you how much I believe in the platform that we've created. That's how confident I am in our members' success and therefore your chances at success. Our refund rate at True Trading Group is around 2.8%. If it was 12%, I would not be able to offer double your money back. Now, would I? But since it's 2.8, I don't mind. We also have a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members have either upgraded to become a lifetime member or they've renewed their annual membership. Guys, do me a favor, type the number 2 if you're a lifetime member, or type the number 2 if you have renewed your annual membership. And the people that are on this live, Again, that double your money back guarantee, it's right there in black and white on ttgoffer.com. Literally, it's right there. Go read it. It's in black and white. Double your money back guarantee is right there. Go read it. But all these people that you see typing number 2, ask yourself why on God's green earth would they renew their membership or pay thousands of dollars for a lifetime membership if they were not finding success, if they did not believe that True Trading Group was worth it? Just ask yourself, if you joined today, you paid $8.50. We do take Klarna Afterpay, PayPal credit also. If you guys want to use one of the Afterpay options, we do accept that. Okay, right there on ttgoffer.com. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to text us. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. Any questions you guys have, 1-888-306-8783. Just text that number, 1-888-306-8783. Phone number is right down there at the bottom of the screen. But ask yourself, if you joined today and you paid $8.50, let's say a year goes by, it's May 22nd, 2025, it's time for your membership to renew. If you learned nothing and made no money, even worse, you lost money, are you going to renew your membership? No. Are you going to upgrade to become a lifetime member? No. But what if your $850 membership fee, what if the $850 investment that you made in yourself netted you, I don't know, a $12,000 return on the year? Are you going to renew your membership for $850? Yes. And yes, you'd renew it for $850 because the price you pay when you join True Trading Group is also the price you pay to renew. You're locking yourself in at that price. So next year, when our membership is $2,200, it doesn't matter. You only pay $850 to renew. Very simple. Go to ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page is included for the $850. You got the double your money back guarantee for peace of mind, but I really honestly don't think you need it. Text us with questions, 1-888-306-8783. All right? So there you guys have it. All right. And again, any questions, the phone number is 1-888-306-8783. Otherwise, you go straight to ttgoffer.com. All right, folks, we got a couple of minutes before we get to, we have a couple of minutes here before we get to the NVIDIA conference call. If there's anything that is significant or substantial during that call, we will certainly let you know. The stock is consolidating the initial bump higher after earnings, still unable to break that elusive $1,000 mark. We got to $997.92, so $998. Okay, $998. But we have not yet cracked that $1,000. We did not yet quite print that $1,000. That's something that a lot of people are paying attention to and a lot of people are waiting for. All right. So let's talk about game plans for tomorrow. All right. With this move higher in NVIDIA, it's not as clear cut. It's not as clear cut as if they raise their guidance. It's not as clear cut as if they lowered their guidance. To me, I'm now going, if you had a clear-cut raise or a clear-cut lowering of guidance, then I would probably already at this point have a very high conviction on direction for the ancillary names tomorrow, like AMD, Microsoft, Palantir, Meta, all the other AI-related names. Since you got this kind of mix of this extra bump with the stock split, but also this kind of inline guide, that says to me, you know what? Let me wait and see what the CEO has to say about the guide. Let me wait and see what the CEO has to say about the next couple of quarters. Their data center revenue was also a beat. You know, they did beat earnings. They beat on earnings per share. But let me hear what he has to say about it. The last couple of conference calls, he performed magnificently. Okay, and you got further moves higher in the stock. Are we going to repeat that here today? Well, we're going to have to wait and see because the conference call starts in about 10 minutes. Okay. Big question is, what will NVIDIA open at tomorrow morning? Rocky Mountain High, if I knew that answer, I would be a trillionaire if I knew that answer. I'm going to wait and see what this conference call, how this conference call, plays out. And then I'm going to make a decision whether what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning. Obviously, tomorrow morning in the pre-market, we'll be live with our members as we always are. Go over the watch list. See, at True Trading Group, we tell everyone, the moderators and we tell all of our members, these are the stocks we're focused on. These are the prices we're going to be getting in, and these are the prices we're going to be getting out. So there's no guessing when you're trying to follow what a moderator is doing. The moderators and I are very open, transparent. We tell people where our orders are before we even get filled. And then once our orders actually execute, you get a real-time push notification letting you know that the order is actually filled. Okay. Hell, you guys can watch us do it live. Jamie's going to watch us do it live. Jamie's going to watch us do it live. Jamie, welcome to the THD family, newest member of the group. That means we're down to 14 spots. Okay, 14 spots remain at the 850 price point. Then that price, like I said, folks, jumping up to over $1,000. So Jamie, welcome to the THD family. 14 of those spots now remain. If the rest of you want to hear us do it live, if you want to know exactly what the moderators are going to be doing before the day even starts, go to ttgoffer.com right now. Again, we do have Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal credit as acceptable payment options. Or you guys can just go to ttgoffer.com and just use a credit card. It's up to you. Text us with questions, 1-888-306-8783. Double your money back guarantee for peace of mind. Don't think you need it. All right. So Jamie, welcome to the family. And guys, also, if you used to be a trial member or you used to be an annual member, or maybe you're currently a trial member, you guys can go ahead and just text us so that we can give you guys this discounted price, because if you used to be a trial or you're currently a trial, the price is more expensive for you. But if you want the 850 price point and you guys are trials or prior trials or previous members, just send a text message to that number. We'll get you hooked up at the 850 price point. This way, save yourself the extra couple $100 so you don't have to pay the higher price if you're on the live with me now. 1-888-306-8783. We do have a trial membership, okay? But if you guys want to do the trial, just understand you'll only be able to pay $10.27 because that's going to be the Memorial Day sale price. The 850 is the price I'm giving just people on this live stream. There's 14 spots left. So if you want to join the trial, it's ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. But it's going to cost you $1,027 to join if you decide to join after your trial. You won't be able to get the 850 price point. Yeah, Rocky Mountain High says, yeah, don't waste your time with the trial. Just sign up. And honestly, with the way that we've been ripping off monsters inside of chat, I mean, they're right. Rocky Mountain High is right. Don't waste your time with the trial. Right now, it's not the time for the trial. The market's red hot right now. The market's at all-time highs. Nvidia is at all-time highs. AI stocks are going nuts. Crypto's on fire. Commodities are on fire. Small caps are on fire. There's opportunity everywhere you look in this market. It's not the time for the trial. It's time for you to lock in the cheaper price. You're going to be here with us for the whole year for the 850 and start taking advantage and start making money in this market like our members are. Make money with us. A lot of people already are. Again, watch members of TTG. Type that number 1 if you're making money and becoming a better trader because of TTG. Zachary became a lifetime member after 4 days. That's incredible. Zachary Pianowski, lifetime member after 4 days. That's insane. So again, folks, all of our members, you guys are making money. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. There you guys have it. Boom. Take advantage. I love you guys, man. Zachary, I love you too. We, the collective, we actually, True Trading Group as a whole, we love you too. Woo! Ricky Ricardo became a lifetime member after 2 days. He's got you beat. Ricky Ricardo said, hold my beer. I became a lifetime member after 2 days. AJ says, I think I got that beat. I became a trial on Friday and became a lifetime member on a Monday. Just Patience Keith goes, I beat him to it. Lifetime after 2 days. Future trading lifetime after 2 days. Look at this. You know what they say, right? You know what they say. When you know, you know. Right? When you know, you know. And you guys come inside a True Trading Group. You guys get to trade with myself, the 8 other professional traders, the 10,000 members from all over the world. You guys just realize right away that this is the place that you want to hang your hat for the long run. And this is the place that traders can come, that traders can learn, that traders can find success, have a real chance at that success, really empower retail traders so that they can actually start making money on a consistent basis. After all, that's the goal of all of this. That's why we're here. It's to make money. It's not just to make friends, right? Although we do make friends, I've built relationships. I've become friends with many of our members. I actually have a golf buddy now that actually, small world, the guy lives in my town. We live in the same town. We go golfing now on the weekends. I mean, I got so many people that I've become friends with, but the friendship is nice. And that's why I say welcome to the family. We genuinely do care about our members and their success. But at the end of the day, make no mistake about it, we're here to make money. And we're damn good at it. Ricky Ricardo learned about True Trading Group from a coworker. From a coworker. That's our biggest form of marketing. It's word of mouth. We don't spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on marketing like our competitors do. Our word of mouth is the success of our members. Because you got to think of it. We do everything in our power to make sure that our members are successful. Okay. And we have to welcome Edgar. Edgar, welcome to the family. 13 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Edgar. So we do everything in our power to make sure our members are successful. Because if our members are successful, then they're going to tell their friends, their family, and their coworkers, and then some of them are going to join. And if they're successful, they're going to tell their friends or family members and their coworkers. And that's how we've grown from 100 members in 2017 to 10,000 members in 2024. Guys, do me a favor. Type the number 2 if you've ever recommended True Trading Group to somebody. If you have ever said to someone, hey, you really got to check out True Trading Group. These guys are awesome. Go ahead and type the number 2 if you've ever recommended TTG to somebody. That's our biggest form of marketing right there. That's our biggest form of marketing. And you know what they say? There's no better marketing than organic marketing, and that's as organic as it gets. Look at that. They're still going. They're still going. Why do you think these people suggested their friends and their family members join True Trading Group? Members, listen up. Members, TTG members, very special something for you. We're giving away a trip to Miami for 3 days in main chat right now. Right now. Members, we are giving away a trip to Miami for 3 days. Get inside main chat right now. Adam is waiting for you with open arms. Members, we're giving away a free trip to Miami for 3 days to trade with us live. Go into the main chat now. Main chat now. Main chat is open. Adam is there. He's waiting for you all. Get into the main chat. Yes, Julie, I'm dead serious. Julie, you can give me some gardening tips. Julie, you're the farmer, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Julie, you are the farmer. Built myself a garden this year. I've got tomatoes, I've got eggplant, zucchini, cucumber, peppers. I got strawberries. What else? I got cantaloupe, cucumbers. If I said that already, lettuce. I can use some of your tips. Use some of your gardening tips. So head on over, guys, into the main chat. Devin, I graduated with a finance degree with minor courses in economics. So it was finance and economics. And that was my educational background to get the job at the fund. You know, it's a big educational angle now to get on Wall Street. It's actually statistics and math. Statistics and math is a big way for people to, just because of all the quant, how much like Wall Street has turned quant. It's a big area. Like I'm going to tell my kids, that's the angle. That's the angle. I hated statistics too. I really did. I hated statistics. My hardest class was Econ Stat. Econ Stat was the hardest class that I took in all of college. And it also was my worst grade. I think I had like a C+. It was such a hard course, such an incredibly hard course. All right. So members, again, head into main chat. All right, head into main chat. And we're going to be doing the giveaway. All right, we're going to do the giveaway for a free trip to Miami for 3 days. Yes, my first kid's not born yet. My first kid's coming in August, but as soon as we get the green light, we're going for number 2. So, all right, folks, head on over into the main chat for members. Those of you that are not members, okay, those of you who are not members, you could go into main chat after you become a member and have a chance at winning a trip to Miami. If you're not a member, you guys go to ttgoffer.com right now. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Okay? And this is not a random thing, this trip to Miami, guys. Like I said, we are based in Miami. Like I said to you before, this is a trip to Miami so you can trade with us for 3 days. Okay? So get your butts down to Miami, where it's not just like, oh, go to Miami and just go hang out on the beach. Although you could go to the beach if you want, but you're going to be able to trade with us for 3 days. True Trading Group is based in Miami. For those of you that are not members, ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page is included. There is no upsell or additional fee for any of it. We have to welcome Gina. Gina just joined. That means we're down to 12 spots. So this is very simple. If you're watching this live stream after it's already aired and you're wondering, are there still spots available at the 850? Simple. Go to ttgoffer.com. Does the price say 850? If it does, fantastic. You're one of the 12. Or does it say 1,027? That means 12 people have already joined. So go to ttgoffer.com. The W1 back guarantee is there in black and white. Go read it. Again, if you guys can't make back the $850 membership fee at least one time after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, we're going to give you back not just $850, we're going to give you back $1,700. All right. Any questions? Text us, folks. 1-888-306-8783. Thanks for tuning in here, guys. We've got the conference call should be kicking on here in just a few moments. We'll see what that has in store for Nvidia, and if the CEO is able to, say something positive enough that gets this stock over $1,000. We shall see. Members, head on into main chat for the giveaway. Non-members, ttgoffer.com. Thanks for tuning in here today, folks. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on these lives. I will be with all of you, as we always are, in the pre-market session with the rest of the professional trading mods, going over the watch list, the game plan, entries, exits, stocks that we're focusing on so that we can make some money tomorrow. All right? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Take care. Members, get in main chat.